Coming in America as a French speaker or Francophone, there are some tips to better integrate and not to make mistakes when you try to socialize with people. Today I'm going to talk about etiquette. In Africa, there are some traditions to respect the elderly or older than you. You need to be the first to say hi to your parents or any person older than you when you see them or for the first time in the day. You are not authorized to call them by their first name. Papa and mama for the parents, grandfather for your old brother, grandson for your old sister. In Congo too, cousins are brother and sister. Here in America, it often happens to hear people from Congo or Africa calling cousin brother and sister. Salutation is the first sign of being polite. When you are the youngest, you always say bonjour to people at work or at school. The teacher from pre-K insists on it. It's a great sign of being polite or well educated. If they label you as a bad educated, it's one of the shameful insults in the Congolese context. You cannot raise your voice when you are talking to your parent or your old sibling. At work in Congo, they do not call colleague by the first name unless he's one of your friend or from the same generation. But all ladies are called mama, and all married men are labeled papa. That is how they respect women and marriage. French language identify non-married women mademoiselle, but this word is not used for adult women, married or no. Every adult woman is madame. My wife Martine Kamonya is near me. Hello, Martin.
Hello, Ben.
Today we're gonna share some story about our personal experience about etiquette in America, and what your story about that and your experience about that. I'm talking here about how people show how people make salutation or how the people act when it's about to be polite or to have some decency in socializing.
So I think that's the way people welcome or say hi to people. It depends on the generation. Because when I meet like at church, the old people, I feel that they say hi easily and that they can hug you and stuff. Even when you walk in the store, Walmart, people easily say hi to you. But young people, they can see you and don't say anything. It's just like they don't care about say hi to people. That's what I mean. Because every time I have to tell my child when I drop them to school, say hi to your teacher. I don't know why they don't do that. Because like I was raised, the kid have to say hi first to the elder. But here, young people don't care.
Thank you for sharing this, your thoughts about that. But can you give us one particular experience if you have it? If you have not, okay, no problem.
So I had a job like a few years ago, and I was going to work ready to say hi to people, but people was never say hi. So I just start acting like them. We can see each other or meet wherever where I don't say hi because they don't say hi.
Yes, I got the same feeling too, because at my work all the time, it's very, very weird for me to work with somebody, but I cannot greet him in the morning when we start a job. But it's America. Hello, Daniel. Daniel is my son. And when we came here, Daniel was 4 years old. Today, Daniel is 15 years old. He got some memories about how people react when he was talking in French, or when the people knows he came from another country but he speak French. Daniel?
Hello?
I want to ask you one question. Do you have some souvenir or memories about how people react when they knew you don't speak English well, but you speak French, and how people perceive you as a newcomer with a French speaking background? And also, do you have some particular story to share about that?
So when we first came to United States, it was pretty new to me. I met some new people. I didn't speak the language, so I didn't really know what to say. At school, when I first started, like pre-K, it was pretty much welcoming. At that time, I sort of caught on to the language. I think I caught on pretty fast in like kindergarten most of the time, so it took me like 2 years to understand the language well. Everybody was pretty much welcoming. People just saw me as like a foreigner, really. I didn't really feel, I felt at home, I guess. I didn't really feel any certain way. I mean, the experience was new. I mean, going from Africa to United States, but yeah, it was I guess it was pretty cool.
Yes, but how do you greet your teacher in the morning and your fellow students?
My teachers, I just say good morning. My friends, I like, we have our ways to say hello. Yeah, that's really just like different. Yeah.
Thank you. The last person I was gonna talk to him is my son Ebenezer Kapuya. When we came here in America, I was 2 years old. He didn't remember much things, but he got something to say.
So when I went to second grade, they started pulling me from class to go learn English, so I could go take the ESL test to see how my English has gotten better and to see if my English is good enough to get out of ESL. And they took me every week, every Friday, and I wasn't happy with it every year. And then the test came in February, and every year I would get advanced on everything except for speaking. I would get intermediate on speaking every year. And then in 6th grade, finally I got an advance on speaking so I could pass the test and then get removed out of ESL class.
Thank you, Ebenezer. Daniel and Ebenezer, they are in front of me for the last topic. We're gonna talk is about how they call their parents here in America. because in Congo you need to call, you cannot call your parent by his name, and then your big brother, you need to call him a big brother. There is some appellation they use, like Yaya or big brother. Daniel, what do you have to say about that?
For the most part, everybody here, most kids call their parents dad or mom, just respectful names. But some kids don't. Some kids call their parents by their first name, which is somewhat odd, but it is what it is. That's their relationship with their parents.
But how do you are the first, the older, older than you are older than your brother. Do you want your brother to call you by like a big brother or Yaya?
No, I don't really care what he calls me.
Okay, thank
As
you.
long as he's not disrespectful.
Okay, thank you. Ebenezer, what do you have to say about that?
So for me, my friends, they call their mom, they call them mom, and they call their dad. Some call their parents mommy and daddy, but a lot they call their grandpa papa, but we call our dad papa.
Okay. And then, what do you think? You think it's more respectful to call your big brother Yaya?
No,
Why?
it depends on what he wants me to call him.
Okay, thank you. But how do you say about your little sister? If your little sister want to call you Ya Ben, what do you say?
Whatever she wants to call me, as long as it's not disrespectful.
Okay, thank you.